Welcome back, guys. So today I actually have something pretty cool. This is the world's first dual lens 4K camera with AI features from EMEET. And if you're wondering how the video quality looks, well, you're looking at it right now. This is the EMEET Piko series AI powered 4K webcam, and EMEET did send this to me and sponsored the video in order for me to show you the cool features that it has. The first thing you need to know about this camera is how easy it is to use and set up. It basically comes with everything you need in the box and comes with a camera stand that sits on the top of your laptop or screen. It's easy to set up since it supports plug and play. You just take the cable that it comes with and plug one end of it into the camera and the other end into the Emeetpiko Plus, and automatically this dual lens 4K camera is going to show up as a video source. This webcam comes in multiple different colors that you can choose from, and when not in use, it has this cool looking panda that magnetically attaches to the front for added privacy, and it's a simple drop and it sticks on really good. This camera has two sensors, as you can see right there. The bigger one is 0.55 inch and the smaller one is 0.8 inch sensors, delivering clear and detailed visuals. This is the video quality right here of the Emeetpiko Plus, and because the video quality is 4K UHD, it's very clear, as you can tell, and it has amazing autofocus. So for example, if I wanted to focus on this little flower right here, I can just bring it to the camera really close. Look at how good that autofocus is, and then once I remove it, it focuses back on my face. Just for another test, we can test this panda, put it in front. It's already autofocused so fast, and then if I remove it, it's so quick, you know, switching between the items I had and my face, which is really good. It's also able to use AI detect in order to detect the heads and shoulders so as to locate face with the other lens, powered by deep learning algorithms which enable a more natural facial exposure and imaging to achieve facial beautification, especially if you are in a strong backlight environment. So you might have like a large window for say and the sun is always shining through, and you makes or affects your video quality. With this, it's going to be a thing of the past. Or if you have a strong light, for example, at the back of you, it's not going to wash out your video details because of this. The human-like dual camera design that this camera has enhances its emotional value, making it perfect for creators looking to engage their audience. The Emeetpiko Plus has 3 mic array with noise reduction for a versatile high fidelity audio with 3 different audio modes that you can choose from. For a quick audio comparison, I'm going to compare the Logitech audio with the Emeetpiko Plus to see which one offers a more premium or better sound. And to do that, I actually have a script that I'm going to be reading so that we repeat the same phrase. It was a quiet evening when James heard a strange sound outside his window. At first, he thought it was just the wind, but then he saw a shadow move across the yard. He grabbed the flashlight and stepped outside, his heart pounding. But when he reached the spot, all he found was a small cat staring up at him, completely unbothered. With a laugh, James shook his head and walked back inside. It was a quiet evening when James heard a strange sound outside his window. At first, he thought it was just the wind, but then he saw a shadow move across the yard. He grabbed a flashlight and stepped outside, his heart pounding. But when he reached the spot, all he found was a small cat staring up at him, completely unbothered. With a laugh, James shook his head and walked back inside. I was able to extract the audio and listen to the audio files, and the results I found is that the Emeetpiko Plus, this one right here, has superior audio quality, and it has the added advantage of the 3 audio modes, which this Logitech actually doesn't have. So that's just my findings from this audio test. The second test that I'm now going to be doing is direct comparison of these 3 audio modes that the Emeetpiko Plus has, and in doing so, I'm going to be using the actual sound from each mode during the recording. Emma unlocked her phone and stared at the mysterious text message. Do not forget to check the inbox. She hadn't given her number to anyone new, and the sender was unknown. Curiosity got the best of her. She stepped outside, opened the mailbox, and found a single envelope with no return address. Inside was a note with just 2 words, "Look up." Slowly, she raised her eyes. Emma unlocked her phone and stared at the mysterious text message. Don't forget to check the mailbox. She hadn't given her number to anyone new, and the sender was unknown. Curiosity got the best of her. She stepped outside, opened the mailbox, and found a single envelope with no return address. Inside was a note with just 2 words: "Look up." Slowly, she raised her eyes. Emma unlocked her phone and stared at the mysterious text message. "Don't forget to check the mailbox." She hadn't given a number to anyone new, and the sender was unknown. Curiosity got the best of her. She stepped outside, opened the mailbox, and found a single envelope with no return address. Inside was a note with just 2 words: "Look up." Slowly, she raised her eyes. One of my favorite things about this Emeetpiko Plus camera is the fact that it's designed completely different from all other webcams out there today. It almost feels like it has the human touch to it because it has the 2 lenses right there and the middle LED indicator. It feels like, you know, as I'm talking through this camera, it feels like I'm talking to someone. And if I'm on a video conferencing, which this camera works with almost all platforms out there, so if it's Microsoft Teams, if it's Zoom, if it's Ecamm Live, which I use right here, if it's FaceTime or whatever imaging or video capture software you are using, this one is going to pop up. And if you're in a meeting, it will feel like you're talking to your buddy, since, you know, it feels like I'm talking to someone, but at the same time, it's through this Emeetpiko Plus camera. This camera's AI capabilities are also amazing. As you can tell right now, this is just the video of plug and play that you get. It doesn't try to do too much by overexposing or underexposing, and this also carries over when you go to the different other softwares that it has. For example, in the EMEET Studio right here, you can see this is the original mode, which is the default that it comes with. And yes, 4K 30 right there. And the EMEET Studio is the one that I'm using. But this also carries over if you're using like Ecamm Live or if you're using FaceTime. The video quality you get is really good. And using this EMEET Studio software, it gives you even more controls over your camera. So you have the ability to control audio modes. Like I showed, you also have the ability for preview and effects that you can see for image adjustments, and you have the assistance section where you can select focus areas and you can use human face central or selected area. If you are into filters, you can see here you can customize your filters to get that unique look. So this is how default looks. If you want bright, this is how it looks. If you want vivid, you can see how the different colors look as I go through the different selections that this camera has. For me, I feel like the default one is pretty good. In a scenario where you need to attend like a certain meeting or you need to do streaming, the video quality that you get is really good. And because this will be able to be identified by different platforms such as YouTube if you want to go live, or if you are going vertical platforms such as TikTok and Instagram, you can always use it to live stream and it will capture it as a video input. And because we need to compare and see how the video quality looks, this is how the Emeetpiko Plus looks compared to my inbuilt camera of my MacBook Pro. It's a $2,000 MacBook Pro right there, but you can see the video quality of the Piko Plus takes my video experience right here to the next level. It's miles better right there. And because I also have another camera that I'm testing right here, the Logitech, you can see if I was to add the Logitech right here side by side, this is the Logitech that you see, and then this right here is the EMEET. So you can see the video quality difference between the Emeetpiko Plus and a really well-known brand out there when it comes to the webcam video quality. I think the Piko Plus looks really good and amazing. Like I mentioned, it doesn't try to do too much. Basically, that's really it for me when it comes to the Emeetpiko Plus camera that I've been using and testing for some time. This is just an empty box because the video you are looking at right there is coming from the Emeetpiko Plus. You saw how the video quality compares to other popular streaming or video sources such as my MacBook Pro, and you also saw how the video quality compares to my Logitech webcam. I feel like the video quality of this Emeetpiko Plus is really worth it for how much you pay. pay. And at the same time, if you're doing streaming, conferencing, if you are doing gaming, or if you are creating content on multiple platforms, this versatile camera is really good, and the AI features take it to the next level. So if you're interested in it, I'll leave links in the description of this video that you can check out and take your video conferencing to the next level with the EMEET Piko Plus. My name is Ben, and I'm signing off. Peace.